Wyatt and I found out we were unexpectedly expecting our second child well into the discernment process for ordination. I was so morning sick all the time. I didn't think I was going to make it through all the interviews and the process as a whole. And I will never forget sitting in the hospital bed holding this tiny, precious, spunky angel. We named her Lacey. And thinking, how am I ever going to raise this little girl and her brother and go through the seminary and school process and still work? And I was overwhelmed at times. There were times I was up way too late at night working on an overdue paper with a crying infant, and I felt like giving up. But there were people who reached out to me and offered me grace and support and hope. They reminded me that God shows up when we don't expect it, and He shows up in unexpected ways. And in that, we are drawn closer to God and deeper into relationship. And God did not disappoint. Maybe that seminary experience or those newborn years didn't sound exactly, or they didn't turn out exactly how I expected it. But along the way, all the Johnsons found a lot of love and strength and light that we didn't know we had. 2020 has held that same sense of unexpected, overwhelming exhaustion and chaos. But it also comes with unexpected graces. The teachers who pivot to online classes, innovative business solutions for no contact, and the helpers who show up after storms, and that slower pace that life requires when we have to limit our activities. It's important to name these graces and tell our stories of resilience because they remind us that we can expect God to show up even when things seem dark or hopeless. And that's what our tree back here is all about. Each ornament tells our stories of hope and resilience. On one side, you write something that was really hard or sad or disappointing about 2020. And on the other side, you write a grace of that experience. These ornaments remind us of the hope we have in God, and therefore, we can expect God to show up and do great things. We may not have a clue about what to expect, but because we have hope, we do expect God's love and goodness to shine through somehow. So expect God to show up as we seek Him this year of Jubilee.